Hey, what's going on? This is take two. The first video I couldn't get the focus, so this is take two. The corals are doing pretty good. Some are slow growers, some are fast growers. I'm still working out the secret magic sauce where I can get all the corals to grow fast. For example, this hammer coral. I started out with 2 heads about a year and a half ago, and as I've been dialing in the alkalinity, magnesium, calcium, nitrates, and phosphates, it started taking off. So, and then as you can see, I got that little yellow frag is a Walt Disney. I've had it over 2 months now, and it's just now starting to encrust the plug. Got a little cactus coral there. I believe that is a Palizoa. It's about 2 years old. Doing pretty well. Little grape coral. My money maker down here, I've been fragging this GSP for a little over a year now. Well, probably about a year and a half. There are a couple stores that are giving me $10 a frag. I'm going to try something new this time around, and instead of gluing the cuttings to frag plugs, I'm going to glue them to Rubble Rock and see how the stores like those. Now, I'm terrible with names. More likely I will get close, but not quite right. So I'm not sure what these two guys are, but the camera can't do them justice. They're just gorgeous. Got a couple of acans there, doing great. The Forest Fire digitata, I've had it in the tank for about 2 months. It's finally encrusted the plug, and it's starting to sprout out some new arms. So we'll keep an eye on that. This is a POTO flamethrower. It's been in the tank a couple of days, so I'm going to let it adjust, and hopefully we'll start to see some encrusting and some growth. An encrusting Montipora with horns. My Fiji Bam Bams and Eagle Eye, or Fiji Bam Bams and radioactive Dragon Eye. Zoa Garden taking off pretty well here. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up or not. I've got vermitid snails in the tank, like bad. And this particular encrusting Montipora, it's actually growing up onto the tubes of the vermitid snails, which I think is funny. I'm hoping these encrusting corals will kill off some of those snails, because they are all kinds of fugly. We got a blue digitata. So you can really see all the vermitid snails. This guy over here has only been in the tank 2 days now. It is Fruity Pebbles. I got it from the same gentleman that sold me the flamethrower. So we'll play the wait and see game and see how it does. Now this torch coral, I was at a fish shop in Dallas, and they were selling mushroom rocks. And I noticed this little green blob with the yellow tip on it. In my mind, I was like, that's either a torch or a hammer. We're gonna get it. I don't care what it costs. So for like $60, I got 8 or 9 mushrooms, and about a year later, this is it. So I got to figure out if I need to move it, because I don't want it stinging my corals. It's getting pretty close. Everybody in the tank's doing well. Got a nice variety of swimmers in there, a nice little collection of fish. And it's so funny because when I'm just standing there looking at the tank, the fish all go hiding, but as soon as they see me with the camera, they're all up into the camera. They want to be in front of the camera as much as possible. It's funny. We got a little bit of a zoa garden going here. I'm hoping they take off and spread out. Another really beautiful acan. You can't really tell it in the camera, but to the eye there's reds, teals, greens, and purples. Another angle of that torch. And then this guy over here, when I got him, there were 2 arms, and that was it. And that was 4 months ago. Doing really well. I got a Pinky the Bear Acropora. It's been in the tank 4 months now, and is encrusting on the rock there. I'm hoping pretty soon to see some new arms coming up, some new growth. We got some candy cane corals. I don't know if you can see it or not. This guy down here is a Space Invader Pectina. So I'm keeping an eye on him. Just I want to check to see if the torch coral's stinging him or not. If he is, I'll move the coral, the torch coral. Another angle of that hammer and my other cactus coral. That thing is really taking off as far as encrusting. And I know all these rainbow anemone and my Ocellaris, my black Ocellaris clowns. I know a lot of the little growth that I'm seeing on these corals, that eats up the calcium, magnesium, and alkalinity. But I'm thinking the vermitid snails that are growing on pretty much every rock surface, I think they're eating up a lot of it too. So we'll see. I'll just keep increasing the amount that I'm dosing to maintain. My goal for alkalinity is right around 9. So keep dosing it and increase as needed to maintain that dose level in the tank. So let me step back and give you full. And there's my lighting. And I've got a par meter in there. Let me swing around here. I'm gonna pause real quick. So right now I'm sitting at 245 par, and the par sensor is about midway into the rock work, not quite halfway between the top of the tank and the bottom. So this is a pretty nice side view of the tank. Yeah, I do think I am going to move that torch, because I just noticed my Duncans have closed up, so I'm thinking he may have gotten a little too close to the Duncans. So not looking to kill any corals. Alright, well that does it. Y'all have a blessed day.